Hey friends, I missed you over the summer, and maybe you missed the library too, but you also might have missed a few new books that came out over the summer, because there have been some great new releases, and if you haven't been out and about, you might not have seen them, so I brought a few to show you here today. We have all these at the library right now. There's this one, Red Hood by Arnold. So, I'll tell you a little bit about this one. I'll read you the inside here. Since her grandmother became her caretaker when she was 4 years old, Bisou Martel has lived a quiet life in a little house in Seattle. She's kept mostly to herself, she's been good, but then comes the night of homecoming when she finds herself running for her life over roots and between trees, a fury of claws and teeth behind her. A wolf attacks. Bisou fights back. A new moon rises, and with it, questions. About the blood in Bisou's past and on her hands as she stumbles home. About broken boys and vicious wolves, about girls lost in the woods, frightened but not alone. Elena K. Arnold, National Book Award finalist and author of the Prince Honor book, Damsel, returns with a dark, engrossing, blood-drenched tale of the familiar threats to female power and one girl's journey to regain it. That sounds really good. And spooky, which I like. All right. This one is a new graphic novel with some pretty incredible artwork, all in black and white with just a little bit of yellow, because this book is about depression, and it could be kind of sad, but it's very uplifting in the end. So, this one, The Dark Matter of Mona Starr. What's the matter, Mona? Sometimes the world is too much for Mona Starr. She's sweet, geeky, and creative, but it's hard for her to make friends and connect with other people. Her depression seems to take on a vivid, concrete form. She calls it her matter. The matter seems to be everywhere, telling Mona she's not good enough and that everyone around her wishes she'd go away. But with therapy, art, writing, and the persistence of a few good friends, Mona starts to understand her matter and how she can turn her fears into strengths. Heartfelt, emotionally vulnerable, and visually stunning, The Dark Matter of Mona Starr is a story about battling your inner doubts and fears and finding your creative genius. So that's a book that I think sounds like it would be really special. All right, for fantasy fans, we have The Kingdom of Beck by Marie Lu. You might have already read some books by Marie Lu. She's been very prolific and popular lately. She has some really good ones out, and we have a bunch of them here. So if you like the sound of this, you might have to leave with a stack. All right. Born with a gift for music, Nannerl Mozart has just one wish, to be remembered forever. But even as she delights audiences with her masterful playing, she has little hope she'll ever become the acclaimed composer she longs to be. She's a young woman in 18th century Europe, and that means composing is forbidden to her. She will perform only until she reaches a marriageable age. Her tyrannical father has made that much clear. As Nannerl's hope grows dimmer with each passing year, the talents of her beloved younger brother, Wolfgang, only seem to shine brighter. His brilliance begins to eclipse her own until one day a mysterious stranger from a magical land appears with an irresistible offer. He has the power to make her wish come true, but his help may cost her everything. In her first work of historical fiction, #1 New York Times bestselling author Marie Lu spins a lush, lyrically told story of music, magic, and the unbreakable bond between a brother and sister. So this is like an alternate history about Mozart's sister, who may have been just as talented, but maybe we'll never know. So that sounds really good. All right, and if you like Rainbow Rowell, everybody likes Rainbow Rowell. Here is Rainbow Rowell's new one, Wayward Son. Came out in June. Simon Snow is back and he's coming to America. The story is supposed to be over. Simon Snow did everything he was supposed to do. He beat the villain, he won the war, he even fell in love. Now comes the good part, right? Now comes the happily ever after. So why can't Simon Snow get off the couch? What he needs, according to his best friend, is a change of scenery. He just needs to see himself in a new light. That's how Simon and Penny and Baz end up in a vintage convertible, tearing across the American West. They find trouble, of course, dragons, vampires, skunk-headed things with shotguns, and they get lost. They get so lost, they start to wonder whether they ever knew where they were headed in the first place. With Wayward Son, Rainbow Rowell has written a book for everyone who ever wondered what happened to the chosen one after he saved the day. And a book for everyone who was ever more curious about the second kiss than the first. It's another helping of sour cherry scones with an absolutely decadent amount of butter. Oh, this sounds really good. And another popular series I know a lot of you love, the Warrior series. Lots of great books in this one. There was lots of different series in this one, a couple of new ones out, and this is the brand new Warriors one. Also came out in June. So, an imposter's shadow is spreading across the warrior clans. Uh-oh, sounds dangerous. A stranger rules ThunderClan in Bramblestar's place, demanding that the codebreakers named in young medicine cat Shadowsight's strange vision be punished, and banishing any warriors who dare to stand in his way. Uh-oh. As the false leader tightens his grip, suspicion begins to spread among the clans, and a vicious attack targeting Shadowsight threatens to divide them. In SkyClan, Rootpaw knows it's time to share the truth about Bramblestar's ghost, but false accusations could spark war, and the ThunderClan leader's spirit has already begun to fade. How much longer before he and the clan's trust in the warrior code is lost forever? High stakes in this one. So, you need to catch up on your Warrior series. We've got the new stuff in. So hopefully we'll see you at the library soon. You can come pick up some of these new releases. Our teen new books display is chock full of good stuff that came out over the summer. And if you ever want recommendations, come see us at the desk. See you soon.